I am Dina C.P. Kaliba. I am the primary education advisor, but coordinating the district activities. Looking at or hearing from the schools which have been linked up with the other schools in UK, there are some differences, because one, on management, because those teachers who come in also assist the schools in maybe management issues, but also some come and then try to teach as well. They see how those friends work on daily basis, and they imitate the examples. Because I can cite one example when another teacher was saying, no, we are not doing well because our friends, when they come, they are really very strict on time, they are very strict on the subjects which they are taking, and we needed to take the example, which means that this linkage is very important again, even to our teachers in Malawi.
The greatest challenge that I have seen as of now is that of posting of teachers from one school to another. I did discuss with the district education manager, more especially the linked schools. There are some schools that are partnering with Scottish schools, and teachers from Malawi went to Scotland, and also teachers from Scotland came to Malawi. So to us as LCD Malawi, we are proud of that. And when a teacher is sent to Scotland and he or she comes back, what we need is to see the impact. What is it that this teacher will do at the school? But 2-3 months down the line, we discover that the teacher is posted away. So it affects us. But I did discuss with the coordinating primary education advisor and the district education manager. They said that this system of posting teachers anyhow will change. To me, it was like a great challenge.
If you look at the interest that the arrangement has generated amongst the learners, amongst the children in the schools, it's a great interest for communication. But then in terms of the practice, it is very difficult for most of our schools to communicate with their counterparts because of the logistical problems that we are talking about. The facilities are not there. So in most cases, they have to come to this office, maybe 80 kilometers, 70 kilometers away, to make sure that they send their communication to their counterparts. So what we expect to do in the future is to make sure that in the zones we have solar panels that will enable us to connect on the internet, and then that will act as a hub for the communities and the schools to communicate, and that will ease the pressure that we have as an office. But as we are doing now, it's like our children, our teachers are failing to communicate properly because of those logistical problems that are just highlighted. At the end of it all, more knowledge will be shared. With the other partners, it takes us time to interact and to plan and implement activities. But then with LCD, because we are housed in the same room, what we do is to plan together and then implement together. So LCDs are aware of our work plans, annual work plans, yeah. And we are aware of LCDs, and we try to synchronize them to make sure that we work together, so that there are no gaps as we are implementing our activities. With LCD, specifically education, so we are just one unit, LCD and the Minister of Education data. Yeah, because mostly with LCD, as I've said, the educationists just like myself. So what we have been doing is to identify gaps together. And the most critical challenge for us was lack of capacity in the communities. Now, with LCD, we have been able to strengthen the capacities at that level to ensure that the mothers, parents, communities take their rightful roles in the management of the schools instead of leaving everything to the education officials. So that has been a major get through for us.
We could say we could be doing things without any focus, because what has been introduced to us through Link, it is really helpful. It has just boosted up the performance.
I really enjoy working with the Link Community Development because I am an educationist myself, and I started working with the education departments. I was at Ministry of Education headquarters, and now with the Link Community Development I'm really glad, because I wanted to maybe face a very challenging job in my life that deals with education issues, especially at basic education and working with the grassroots level. That's what is maybe most interesting in my life.
On behalf of Link Community Development Mulanje and Link Community Development Malawi, and indeed on my own behalf, I just want to thank those people who do fundraising activities out there. We are here working because of those activities, and the schools are benefiting because of those fundraising activities. I know for sure there are some people who may not believe that, if we indeed giving this money to a poor learner in Malawi, they have to believe it that yes, the money comes to Malawi and we use it properly. It's intended for the education of learners, both boys and girls, and it is our duty to make sure that education in Malawi has to be improved. So my appeal to those people who do fundraising activities, including you, Mike, please do not stop. I know it's hectic sometimes, but we are depending on you. Lots of people are benefiting.
I am Alice Chimama, Executive Director for Link Community Development in Malawi. I just wanted to convey my thank you to you individually as HITCH representatives that are helping us to organize this very important event, ongoing event that's there to support the work of Link across the different countries. This is really a noble job that you're doing, and I would want to encourage you to continue doing this, because you're really working towards a very important cause, because through the funds that will be raised through your work, it will go a long way in making sure a child who would have not accessed education access education. In Malawi, for example, we've had issues of a lot of children that are dropping out of school, not reaching the attaining basic education. And through our work, we're able to work with different community groups to target these children and get them back to school. And we have cases where a number of children are getting back to school because they've been reached out through the work we're doing with the community groups. So I would encourage you to continue your good job, and thank you very much for all your time. I know it's a lot of time that we have to put in organizing different events and so on, but I just want to let you know that we really appreciate everything, and wishing you all the best as you make preparations for the next activity that's coming up soon. Thank you.